We are John and Debbie, and for the past 7 years have lived half our lives in this Sprinter van, exploring North America. This summer, we are heading from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic, where we will pick up our new custom transit van before returning to start a new chapter in our travels. While our vehicle may change, our love of discovering new places, activities, and people will not. I make video to learn the craft, to document our travels, and to share what we learn along the way. Wow. I will never beg for subscribers or likes, or let an algorithm or comment ruin my day. If you share our love of history and nature, then join us as we continue to learn and grow. This week, we explore Badlands and beyond for history, photography, insider tips, and an obligatory stop at Wall Drug. We meet up with our friends Ed and Ann, who are work camping in Badlands, and take us to some off-the-beaten-path areas of the park and the aftermath of a twister.
Rain really cooled things off. Now we gotta get up, get ready, and head to Badlands. We're at the stop at Shields and Wall Drug and the grocery store. Here we go. We're at Shields, which we have fallen in love with. If you don't know what Shields is, they're like a sporting goods store on steroids. They carry really great brands, but they have a happy hour for coffee drinks. This was only $2.82.
Wall Drug officially maintains around 300 signs along or near the I-90 corridor across South Dakota, Wyoming, and Minnesota. But even more signs are made by fans who pose for pictures from far-flung regions of the globe. And while the owners could save a lot of money by switching to vinyl signs, they continue to post hand-painted signs just like back in 1936. Ice water is still free, and so is the fun you'll have just walking around this American icon.
I think that Badlands front is new. The rock place. We got some nice fossils here. Nice job. We need one of those. We've done the tourist thing at Wall Drug. We did the same thing last year. Now we're on to Badlands to see Ed and Ann, and they are work camping there. We met them.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Glen Street.
We met them in the Grand Canyon 2 or 3 years ago. They were work camping there, and now the last 2 years they've been work camping in Badlands. The area now known as Badlands National Park was first set aside for protection in 1929 by President Calvin Coolidge. In 1978, the national monument was redesignated as Badlands National Park. Over the years, the boundaries were adjusted several times to include more land and to better protect the area's resources, including rich fossil deposits, diverse wildlife, and striking landscapes. Bison were reintroduced to Badlands in 1963. On our visit last year, the bison were waiting for us at the entrance gate. Each year, up to 16 inches of rain rakes the landscape, often in fierce midsummer thunderstorms that wash another inch or two of sediment away and expose fossils. We begin our visit at the Ben Rifle Visitor Center, named for the first U.S. legislator of Sioux ancestry. Ann and Ed are keen to share the work of the paleontologists working in the laboratory. Our first visit coincided with the discovery of a new genus of prehistoric deer, hornless and about the size of a house cat.
Okay.
On Ed's days off, he enjoys helping out with fossil preparation, and he's also a very good photographer. They couldn't have picked a more beautiful area to get outstanding images.
So we can see like what teeth are here and which are present, which are missing. This is a different type of rhino than what we're dealing with here.
Rooster boy makes a return.
Had to have another one.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Allowed for someone to have so much fun.
Yeah, especially at 5 a.m. We think we have an exciting day if we get there because it rained so hard yesterday. And I set my camera up to get this beautiful storm that came in. The wind, we went over and had dinner at this place, and then we came back and the wind had blown my camera over and the file is corrupted, so I got no storm. But it was beautiful. No hail though. But today we're going out to a place that almost no one ever gets to. It's called Reflector City.
You want me to do that now?
Yes.
We're rolling. Okay, we're
Yes.
rolling.
Yes. I wanted to introduce Ed and Ann. That's Ed, and that's Ann.
Hello.
And this is they're a three-peater. This is the third time they've been in a video.
Hey, and it's our
Canyon.
anniversary today.
Today's your anniversary?
It is.
You're kidding. Happy
so the gift of friendship, huh?
Sorry.
Yeah, 43.
43. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You lasted with Ed that long.
I know. It's true, Debbie. Thank you.
What kind of clover was it?
Sweet yellow clover.
Okay, and that's just taken over.
It's invasive. But
There's the campground.
It's given us this lovely.
We couldn't get a spot because
Nope.
people like to camp in the heat.
Yeah.
That's where they filmed
A lot of nomads.
Nomad Land.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Beautiful this morning. A 5:30 start, or close to it.
We were close.
A lot of interior.
Yes.
Interior.
Yep.
Oh, it's right
Population
outside the park.
96.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what comes up on the weather and stuff.
Yeah.
Prime rib Saturdays, baby.
Wait, Sue,
That's
this
Sue.
is
Cowboy
Sue's
Corner.
Best gas station.
Sue's
food.
Cowboy Corner.
Yeah.
They claim it's the best gas station food, but then they haven't been to the Nelly Deli in the Eastern Sierra.
Ooh, I haven't been to Buc-ee's either.
Well, we've been to a Buc-ee's.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and there's our post office.
Where? Oh.
That little.
Oh, yeah, I
triangular
see it.
building.
Okay.
Or A-frame.
Yeah, the cliff swells.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing to go take pictures of one in the morning.
The swallows. Yeah. Look at them over here. Look.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They're busy.
Get all those nasty bugs. Across from the KOA where you can, it's just you're right, it's just a flat
Yeah.
spot, but it's less expensive and they do have power?
They power.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they have full.
Yeah. They do. Yeah. What, $45 a night?
Yeah. Creekside
We
camping.
were like, wow.
Okay, so tell us the story about the ducks.
Jeep people will carry a supply of rubber ducks in their Jeep, and when they see another Jeep they like, they present you, or they just put the duck on your Jeep, and then the idea is you put it in your window to show how many ducks you have.
And with the tag, so that
Yeah.
So they put the duck on your car and run?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah, it is that kind of thing. And, but you've been ducked. And this is my emergency horn, should I have a problem.
There is also a dark chapter to this area. On the cusp of World War II, the U.S. government forced the displacement of hundreds of Lakota Sioux families so they could create a bombing range. The area covered 341,000 acres within the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. Old cars were gathered to form a giant bullseye for practice bombing. Given inadequate compensation, their land, homes, and livelihoods were seized with only 10 days to vacate. They were promised that the land would be returned, but it was many decades before that promise was partially fulfilled. The dirt road to the bombing range was more than we had bargained for. As we learned later, the storm that had blown over and broken my camera the night before had spawned a tornado that ripped these trees apart and left the road a muddy mess.
Oh, you're right. That's ice. Wow. It came from right there. Right above you? Oh, no, that way. That way. Wow, look at the damage from the hail.
Wind, the rain just.
Yeah, but it's so flattened. That's amazing. Wow. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. That is totally splintered. And then the other one beyond it. That one right there. Look at that. Wow, it could have been us at the
And look how much hay down below.
No problem for Jeep. Now don't you wreck that new rooster shirt, John. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That would be we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Turning around, folks. It's super slippery mud, and Matt's off-road doesn't come out here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the smart thing.
That's the
The smart thing is to turn around. Yeah, it's only 6:30.
It's only 6:30.
Jeez. A lot of excitement for 6:30 in the morning.
1 hour. Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Mud in the window.
Man. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Boy, you
looks
can
like
see-
help the
see
light
the
below?
tracks. Would help.
No, I think the weight's good.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, that's what I kind of want. I can get out to that.
And on their anniversary too.
Yeah, really.
Man, they went to Arkansas for their honeymoon. And on their 44th anniversary, they got stuck in the mud with us.
Not stuck yet.
Not stuck yet. But
Okay.
I don't want to get stuck.
I think that's the worst of it.
Reflector City will just have to wait
Yeah.
for another
Wait a
day.
day.
Another day.
Another day.
Even though we were unable to get to the site, here is an amazing photograph that Ed took on one of his visits.
Got a little muddy. Did you see your bumpers up here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they got 2 outhouses. I'm sure they're better.
Yeah, there's
I'll zip
actually
over
a
the
nice
fence.
one.
I can
Oh.
go zip over the fence. I use real wood here.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
We moved on to Sheep Mountain, the highest point in the park at 3,300 feet, and then to the ghost town of Scenic. The coming of the railroad spawned the town of Scenic in 1907. A grocery store came first, then a mercantile, 2 restaurants, a pool hall, and a post office. The Milwaukee Railroad made its first trip into Rapid City in August of 1907. In the early 1950s, rodeo legend Twyla Merrill bought the bar and made Scenic her home. She acquired all but one home in town, and in 2011 listed it for sale for $799,000. It was bought by an independent Christian denomination based in the Philippines, and since then, the old buildings have been mostly left to decay.
Out our back door. That is incredible. Wow. If I were dressed, I would get out there and better pictures.
Look how pretty though, green and yellow. Good and bad.
This is the notch.
We're not quite valley slippers.
Watch out for rattlesnakes.
Instead of your fancy sandal.
Temperature is perfect. We are on the Notch Trail.
You know, sometimes the north end of the southbound mule is a hard place for me.
I'm gonna go up these little stairs. That's where I wore my gloves. Brand new hole in the rock.
It began at the beginning, where I stood with you in the night. It begins the light from the meadow, where I first saw you with my eyes.
Oh, left? Oh.
The road
Is that what the arrow says?
it was mine.
Oh, look at the swallows from over here.
I take it all the way to you.
Go out there, that's slippery.
I return to center. I return to center. I return to center again
This rock is so interesting.
and again and again. I was alone. I was awake. I was new here. I was real. It was all enough till it all ran out, and I looked within. I was found again.
Wow.
Returned to
Wow.
center.
What a notch.
Returned to center. I returned to center again.
Don't be fooled by the start of a trail that looks flat. You say to yourself, I don't need a hiking stick, because it's a perfect example. It's very helpful. They're old, you'll have to forgive them.
Recovery there. Yeah, don't stop at the end of the escalator. Keep going.
Yeah, no pets, that's for sure. Great hike, 1.72 miles, and you want to make sure you get out here at 7 a.m. before the crowds show up.
And the sun comes up.
And the sun comes up for
More.
sure. Yeah, that's even a bigger deal. Hi guys. Let me know how the storm turns out.
Let us know how the corn palace turns out.
Okay. Bye. He's got it. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We're heading out of Badlands. We're going to head to Mitchell. They're calling for maybe some really bad storms here. So we thought we'd get east of the storm, and it's also a lot cooler in the east. So we're going from a high of maybe 93 today to 75. And I got a spot in Mitchell, which is where the Corn Palace is. And we haven't been there since our son was just probably, I don't know, 8 or 10. But a special thanks to Ann and Ed for showing us all over the place stuff that we would never see on our own. And although we tried to get into Reflector City maybe another time, and they fix up all the fallen debris. Apparently there was a, could have been a small tornado that hit down, because there was roofs that had been removed in that area. At the very least, it was a microburst. Nice campground. Fully treed everywhere. It was $40 for full hookups. So really nice. But the guy said they had 12 inches of rain in the last 48 hours. Amazing. John, he also said that he doesn't know of any problems going north on, is it 29, Interstate 29?
30, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 20. I think it's 29. He said he doesn't know of any problems. They had problems south, but not going north. See how wet it is. But he said they didn't have any flooding. And there's a fireworks stand right next door.
Kaboom!
Yeah, kaboom.